Hello lovely people, welcome back to the farm at Freeward, and we have a major update for you. We have a major update and alert for you today. Incoming right now. We just brought this in yesterday actually, but it was raining, so I had to get it under cover. So we're under the roof of our machine shed. And whoa, another one. That's not 1 ton, but 2 tons of chicken grower feed. I drove about 3+ hours round trip to get it. All organic, non-soy, of course, if it's organic, it's non-GMO, chicken grower feed ready for 225 chickens. Now, they're not going to eat all 2 tons of it. We were going to need about 1.5 tons to feed our chickens, and the great thing about chicken grower feed, when you get it from the right source, like I do, because I'm smart, I guess. No, I didn't actually even know this until recently, but when you get chicken grower feed and it's the right type for the animal, they are a monogastral animal, these chickens are, and so are pigs. So whatever we have left over, we can feed to our pigs, so I figured I might as well pick up the 2 tons rather than 1.5 tons, because 1.5 tons may have been just shy of what we'll actually need to get us through these chickens. But this is going to feed out 225 chickens, and this is the largest batch of chickens we've ever gotten at one time. They're coming in as day-old chicks, and we're going to feed them out for about 8 weeks, and then we're going to butcher and process them here right on our farm, and we will sell those to, actually they're already all sold. So what we did this year, which is different from last year, is we actually pre-sold all of our chickens. I'd highly encourage you to do that if you have any sort of customer base. Today, the day this video is coming out, is July 10th. So in about 4 to 5 days from now, these chicks are going to be coming into the post office. I'm going to have to drive down there, pick up boxes and boxes and boxes of day-old hatched chicks. Again, the reason that we're doing it this way is because we'd rather get it all done in one go. It was less expensive to purchase these chicks in a batch of 200 plus, rather than buying 100 now and then getting another 100 4 weeks from now. We saved a lot more money by buying the 200 plus right now. That's going to be a lot of work in a short amount of time. However, having 1 year of experience behind us, I can tell you, like, yeah, it's a lot of work, but I'd rather get it all done in one go and not have to worry about it. So in late September, early October to mid-October, somewhere in there, we're not having to worry anymore about raising these chickens. These chickens take a lot of extra work to raise, so we're gonna spend a good solid 8 weeks raising chickens, and then at the end, the big job of butchering and processing the chickens, and then we're going to be done. So here's the cool thing. What we're going to do is, you can follow along with us here, and you can see how we're doing this, and you can do the same thing at home that we're doing. Maybe you just want to raise 25 chicks for yourself and then butcher and process them yourself. You can do that too. We're going to show you the whole process from start to finish over the next several weeks, over the next 8 or so weeks. It's going to be hopefully an educational thing for you, but also it's going to give you a little bit of an insight into what goes into raising these chickens, which are superior in nutrition. They're superior as far as a healthy source of meat for you to eat than, say, the chicken that you get at the grocery store. Now, I think that they are also great tasting chickens. Are they the best tasting chicken in the world? No, but they're the best tasting chicken in the world that I can get my hands on. So, as far as selling whole processed chickens, the exemption is for in-state sales only, so I can't take orders from, Florida or California or out east. I mean, it's got to be in Iowa. You've got to come to the farm in Iowa and pick the chickens up. I can't be shipping through the mail or anything like that. We we gotta follow the regulations and the law, even though our chickens are healthier and cleaner than the chicken that you buy in the store that they say, you know, you better wash this off. I mean, our chickens are all pre-washed. So they are all perfectly fine and healthy. Pull them out of the bag and throw them in the roaster, throw them in the grill, throw them in the smoker. I also can't sell at a farmer's market because it's not, you gotta have USDA inspected meat to sell it at a farmer's market. Basically, the only thing that this state exemption covers, and I think every state has this exemption, I've not heard of one that doesn't. I'm sure there's probably one out there that doesn't have this exemption where you can raise and process meat on a farm and then sell it direct to the consumer. However, that being said, what's a really good way to find locally raised, pasture raised or otherwise chicken? Well, I'm glad that you asked, because it is really easy to find locally raised chicken. If you want really good quality chicken raised by a local farmer, go to getrealchicken.com. I don't get paid for this. This is just me trying to help you out, because I know there's probably a lot of people out there that go, that's awesome, you know, we'd love to raise chickens that way, but we can't, or I know that I wouldn't be able to butcher them, or whatever the case may be. If you want real chicken and you for some reason can't or won't be able to raise it yourself, there are other options for you. And yeah, it's costly to raise these chickens, and I gotta make something. I'm not doing this for free. I'm not just gonna cover my costs and keep doing this. So yeah, it costs something. In fact, the kids do the most of the work during the first 8 weeks. It's only at the end of the 8 weeks when we butcher them that Mrs. Freewarden and I jump in and we take care of the butchering and processing most of that, and you know, definitely supervising the other parts that the kids do. But we do also pay our children. Each and every one of them got a percentage of the chicken sales last year. So not only do I have to cover my costs, I also have to cover my kids' wages, because we're not just making them do this for free. It's very satisfying to raise your own meat and to raise good quality meat for others. So that's basically why we're doing what we're doing. So 225 chicks on their way. They will be here in just a matter of days, 4 to 5 days from now, and then we'll be off to the races with them. They'll be raised on grass, they'll be moved every day so they have fresh grass so that they're not laying in their manure, and that's gonna help fertilize our soil. It's gonna help grow better grass in the pasture next year, and we'll have really happy chickens, I think.